Hello guys, welcome to my new channel, All Things Pharmacology. One of my favorite things to learn about and obsess over is definitely pharmacology as well as nootropics, and I would love to start sharing recommendations and give some background knowledge as well as possible applicants to my life and maybe your all's, and let you know what all they do for me exactly. So the first one I'm interested in sharing about is going to be phenylpiracetam. This compound lends itself to many different uses as a stimulant first, which is how I pretty much used it. The compound felt very reminiscent to a low dose of Adderall. However, the effects greatly diminish after the first use, and if you use it beyond 4 to 7 times a week, it will probably not do a whole lot for you. I find that it works best if you keep the dose between 50 and 100 milligrams and use it as few times as possible. I usually use this about 1 to 3 times a week max, but anything beyond that and a tolerance could build up pretty quickly. For some quick history, I believe it was developed in Russia originally and given to cosmonauts to improve physical, mental, and cognitive abilities, similarly to how phenibut was used by the Russians during the space race. Phenylpiracetam, I believe, is also the most bioavailable cognition racetam as well, which is at about 100% bioavailability, which opens up many routes of administration and makes them more successfully absorbed. So it can be taken orally with significant effects, and I've seen in some cases it can be taken intranasally with great effectiveness. However, it's never any good putting anything in your nose. However, yes, I've tried this and it's very strong being used this way and requires less of a dose for a desired effect. Phenylpiracetam is an atypical dopamine reuptake inhibitor that serves a similar function to modafinils and its many analogs, which is a better alternative to that of phenylpiracetam. Personally, I like using phenylpiracetam on days where my workload is stacked high and I know it's going to be hectic. It's also an amazing study drug as well, which can be used as a decently effective alternative to amphetamines. However, it's significantly less addictive and destructive to your body and mind. And all of this is why I choose phenylpiracetam above other stimulants. If there's any other compounds anyone would like me to cover, feel free to let me know. Please like and subscribe and give a follow if you enjoy what I'm doing here with my channel, and have a great day.